I'll get it straight yet. Hi, this is Billy Arcement. Today, I'd like to take a moment to share some insights from my newest book, Become the Best Version of Yourself 21 Lessons that really help you create the life that you want. It's a great book, even if I might say so. Even though I wrote it, I still think it's a good book. People have said so, and I appreciated those kind of comments. What I want to do today is share with you some lessons from the first chapter. It's entitled There Is No Free Lunch. And I think many of us in life forget that life is about process, life is about commitment, life is about doing something to get something. You cannot just put your hand out and expect life to send you a paycheck. Too many people do that. And of course, they're in the doldrums of despair, and they're in the group of people that just are always mourning and crying and gnashing their teeth. Don't be those kind of people. Remember that the cause and effect principle is really what operates life. What I mean by that is we do things, our choices, the power of choice, the greatest gift that we have, is what helps us create causes, actions. The effects come automatically based upon the actions we take. If we're playing baseball, for instance, and the pitcher sends us a pitch, we strike at it. Our ability to time the swing with the velocity of the ball, the position of the ball, determines whether or not we're going to get a hit. It's called cause and effect. You make the right choice, you get a hit. You make the wrong choice, you strike out. It just depends on the choice. And the power of choice, as I just said, is your greatest gift. Don't ever forget that and use it to your advantage. What I want you to do is study successful people. Study the strategies that help them become successful. Stay in your area or desire to be. In my case, let's say I want to be a professional speaker. So, what I did, I started studying people who were successful, speaking in public, speaking professionally. I copied and listened to them. I used them as mentors. I did everything that I could to learn the craft well. I'm mentoring now, doing this process, i.e., making Zoom recordings. So I study the strategies that work in this arena, this little component of my life, of my professional career. Read books. I have a library of books, probably, I don't know, about 700, something like that. Um, have I read every one of them? No. Have I used every one of them? Yes, in some capacity, either as a resource for some research or perhaps actually for something that I read that gives me some insights about a certain aspect of leadership, management, or self improvement. I studied the successful people and copied what they did. It shortens your learning curve. It shortened my learning curve. Now, what's important in this whole process of success is that you understand how you view your world. The worldview that you have will determine what happens to you in this world. Do you view success of others as a jealousy? I will tell you, jealousy is a demon. If internalized, will destroy you. Don't be jealous. Don't be envious. Study, copy, work hard, and expect the results of the cause and effect of that process to work in your favor. Work to discover the talents that you have. Each of us has sufficient talents to be as successful as we really want to be or would wish to be. I don't know what talents you have, but look deeply, talk to your friends, ask them, what do you think that I do well? What do you do well? That kind of is a hint on the kind of talent that you should have. So to become better, you have to understand your shortcomings. Then, if it's something that's important to make progress in your career, hey, you got to work at it. There is no free lunch, as I said earlier, cause and effect principle always works. Whether we like it or not, we get the effect of the cause, the choices that we make. So if you're going to become better, you have to understand where your deficiencies are. I'll give you a quick example. I hated to write. I didn't like to write. I wasn't good at writing. But I knew being able to write was important to career advancement, no matter what career I chose. So I worked at it. I would write articles in my local newspaper for free. Some of them were pretty bad, I must say, in retrospect. But I just kept tweaking and tweaking and tweaking. And finally, many, many years after I started trying to get better writing, I did my first book. I got a good editor who kicked my butt big time. Wouldn't take me, wouldn't accept any excuses I had. And consequently, she made me a good writer. She was a mentor. And once you learn what the mentors can give you to help you become better, you start building on that foundation. Now into my sixth book, have written hundreds of articles that are published literally around the world. And I've been successful as a writer only because I paid my dues. Trust me, cause and effect always works for you or against you. But I want you to never settle for less than you have the ability to become. Don't shortchange yourself. Think big, think willingness to work. Don't settle for less if more is possible. Understand that it takes effort, it takes a commitment, it takes a determination and a strategy to accomplish something of significance for you. Don't be lazy. Lazy comes naturally. It's so easy to be lazy. In fact, it takes no effort to be lazy, right? What are you going to do? You want to be successful? You want to become the best version of yourself? Guess what? It's going to take effort because there is no free lunch. Now, in every book that I write, I try at the end of a chapter to challenge the readers. And let me read you just one follow up action to make a better you that I have at the end of this particular chapter in my book. For instance, I ask you to write a clear definition of what a better life looks like. Visualize what it is you think your life should be to be better. Think it through thoroughly. Sometimes the picture looks good, but if we give it deeper thought, we see that maybe it's not something we want as badly as we think, or perhaps we recognize that it's going to take a little bit more effort to get it done. Once you define what it is you want, put your action plan in place to create a better life. It takes action to get anything accomplished. Nothing happens by osmosis. We are not internalized organs where osmosis might work. It doesn't work for us. We have to create effort, effort that is directed at a strategy, and a strategy that is directed at helping us accomplish what it is we want. I work very hard at being a good speaker. I've been doing it for 40 years. Am I good? I'm okay in my mind, but I keep working at it. I keep tweaking. I keep evaluating my results. I listen to feedback from my audience and I try to improve and get better. It's a constant effort because that's what success is a continuum of effort to get better and better and better. Continuous improvement, Kaizen in the quality movement. That's what it's all about. So, what are you going to do? Are you going to stay stuck in the free lunch mode? Or are you going to walk around life with your hand out, looking for something without any effort? I don't want to disillusion you, but that is not the way the world works. We can get away with that for a while, but eventually that kind of behavior, those kinds of habits come back to haunt us. So you want to become a better you, work hard, give it the effort, define what you want, and let no obstacle get in your way. Life is tough, But life can be so much fun when we're doing the things that the good Lord intended us to do. So here's Billy Arcement once again giving you sound advice, giving you Cajun wisdom, giving you choices to think about life, choices that will, in one way or another, make a better you. Thank you for watching this video, and we hope that we've provided some insights. If I have, write me at Billy at searchingforsuccess.com with a question or just a comment. We'd love to hear from you. We'd love to help you. I believe in the cause and effect principle. I believe in helping people become better. And you are the persons, the people that I would like to help. So God bless and have an absolutely wonderful, successful life.